Kunemi masoja ari kuZimbabwe Defense Forces. Ndoda kuti ndibokubvunza ikuti varume zviri kufamba sei kuti imimi munobvuma kutengwa to the point yekuti munounganidzirwa zana remotokari 100 cars maGD6 muchipiwa imi mobva mauzwa kuti 700 brand new GD6 dziri kuuya already ordered on the way, but behind kuzvipatara vakapiwa 10 maambulance muri kubvuma kuvharwa muromo. Let me tell you in time today, October 2025, vakomanaka, most of you hamusi kuenda kujeri, muri kudamburwa musoro, muri kufa, muri kubvuma imimi kudziya moto wembavha. Are you trying to tell me kuti munyika munoshaikwa mari yekutenga machoko ekunyora pablackboard kuti vana vadzidze muzvikoro, vachidzidza pasi pemiti, vachinawa nemvura, imi muchidhiraivha motokari? Muzvipatara munoshaikwa majekiseni, mabhandeji, mapiritsi emusoro, to the point yekuti munyika medu vanhu vari kuitwa maoperation muworkshop, munoweredwa masimbi vachichekwa nemapanga, nemunhu asina bhutsu, asina pekutangira. Zviri kukufadzai izvozvo? Zviri kukunakidzai here imimi masoja kuti muri kudya grocery rinobva kuSouth Africa, vamwe vachirarira mangai vachidya muriwo usina salt, hatisi kutaura mafuta? Zviri kukunakidzai imimi muchifamba nemotokari? Zviri kukunakidzai imimi muchirara pakanaka, vangu vanhu vachirara pasi senyoka? I would like to warn you. Emerson Mnangagwa achienda nezano PF ichienda, you are going somewhere. Nemi machief, nemi masabhuku, mabvuma here kunyarara, because nawe kupiwa motikari yakatangira kwa muri machief. Tikaona macelebrity akatenga kupiwa Range Rover, Fortuna. Tikaona ni mango mapostori. Vese ana mozi ava vanonzi madzibaba mozi mabrand aya. We know you. Vanababa madzibaba Israeli, you are not Zimbabweans, we know you. Muchizvita ana madzibaba muri mabrand aya. Let me tell you something. ZANU-PF ichenda, we don't want to see you anymore in Zimbabwe. You better pack your goals, you leave, you go back to your own country. Nyika yedu hatisi vanhu vanovenga vanhu, but unhu hwenyu hwokuti nyika yedu munoiparadza, munoibira kusvika to the point yekuti from being the best nation in Africa tinoita varombo vekupedzesera munyika yeAfrica. No more now, no more.
So what Jeff Judah is talking about right here, we might disagree on some things, but this is a confirmation of state capture which happened in the nation of Zimbabwe. Kulbakwashe came and said that money, when you have wealth, you can buy military power, you have the military on your side. Then they've donated over 100 cars to the military. Temba Mliswa came and confirmed that yes, the cars came from Kwakwashe Tagirei, and consequences must follow. So in a democratic country, in a country with a functional legal system, you see that criminal charges for bribery, corruption, and abuse of office were supposed to be raised against everybody who is a beneficiary of these cars. Investigations are supposed to happen to ascertain the source of funds. What are the source of funds for the vehicles which are coming? Everything must happen according to procedure, so that individuals do not capture the state, because the military is the last line of defense. And when you tamper with the military, you are tampering with the defense and security of the whole nation and of the whole country. And if your actions result into chaos, what it means is you bring instability to the whole country, and the military fails to then defend the country. The military is known for discipline, and in this case, we were supposed to see court-martial happening, but the people who are supposed to be overseeing such are the people who are also involved in the acceptance of such vehicles. The military generals would have refused to take these cars. They were supposed to make sure that the government deals with the issues of importance. For example, the salaries of the soldiers, the welfare of the soldiers, the uniforms, and everything else, making sure that things are affordable, housing is affordable, they can afford their own vehicles from their own salaries. That is what the military generals are supposed to be pushing. But by accepting this, they are actually becoming indisciplined as the military. So in the future, you would see that in a democratic country, you would see asset forfeiture happening, asset seizures happening, recoveries happening. You might see if there is change in the nation of Zimbabwe and the military is led by responsible, disciplined military people, you will see such things happening in the future. And some of them, you will see them even being dismissed from the military, and they won't even be able to use the title retired or whatsoever. So that might happen in the future. You can't tell, because whatever which is happening right now, you put together what Kudakwasheta Gray said, what Mliswa said, and what is happening right now, and the investigations that are to be done, you see that there is a lot for the military to account for. So, you know, this is something which is very important. The military was supposed to push for regulatory sanctions, criminal sanctions against the companies involved in all the purchases of these vehicles, in the funding of the 2030 agenda, which is set to destabilize the nation. The nation is being destabilized by individuals. So the military would have protected, number one, the opposition, would have protected the votes, would have protected even the judiciary. The judicial officers, they need the protection from the military itself. When they have assurance from the military that they give rulings which are just and nothing happens to them, they will deliver justice. But in Zimbabwe, there is no that assurance. And by accepting vehicles from Cuba, it means, you know, no one is safe, and they cannot assure the people in the public of any safety. So, you know, this is the reason why you've seen a lot of people are calling for institutional reforms. They're calling for the military to reform itself. They're calling for the military to move out of civilian life and out of politics, and to focus on protecting the interests of the nation, protecting the constitution of the nation, and making sure that there is no state capture whatsoever. So in Zimbabwe, it's something else. So, you know, when I Jeff Judah, they will come, they will look angry, and they will say a lot of things. But at the end of the day, I believe that our military should do better. I believe that the military should deal with this whole issue and make sure that they regain trust which has been lost. So this is it, your views and your thoughts.